YouTube, what's going on? I'm your boy Double A9 Skills, and this is episode 101 of the Road to FUT Champions RTG edition. And this could be the most important episode of the Road to Glory because there's a discussion that needs to be talked about, okay? I don't care if you're the best player in the world and you won FIWC, regionals. I don't care how many Division 1 titles you have. I don't care if you're a Silver 1 player, Gold 1 player, or someone like me that's gotten top 100 multiple times. FUT Champions is hard, and if you agree that FUT Champions is hard, smash a thumbs up on this video right now. This might be my most liked video ever because everyone agrees that the weekend league is hard. And you know what? It gets even harder when EA gives it to you, okay? We're 14-0 on a Road to Glory, and in my opinion, that's pretty incredible to achieve. A Road to Glory, yes, we have a team now. Yes, we finally got to a good team. And yes, I feel so comfortable with this team. And to go 14-0 felt amazing. Now, our first loss of the weekend comes against an amazing top 100 player. He played in the MLS tournament. He goes by the name of Hallucination. I believe he played in the MLS tournament. So he's a guy that's getting top 100 constantly. Look at his team. It's amazing. We take an L to him. I'm going to show you that entire gameplay. Before that, let me fast forward you to almost the end of the weekend when all of a sudden we have 24 wins and 10 games remaining. That means I took 6 L's somewhere. Now let's go backwards. We take an L to Hallucination. I get out that game. I go into the next game. I beat the guy 4-1. Good game, win 4-1. The following game, I lose 5-6. Hallucination deserved to beat me. That guy Alex right there deserved to beat me. And then I go into my next game. That was all in a row. I took an L, I won a game, I took an L, okay? So at that point, we were 15-2. I match up against this guy. I'm waiting to get my game. I'm excited. I'm like, all right, I lost 2, it's okay. If I get 20-2, we still have a chance at top 100. So, as the game loads up, we get a black screen. I'm still excited. Bang. Connection has been lost with your opponent. When you get that screen, it's because your opponent disconnected. So when I come out, I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? That's no big deal. I'm 15, 2 losses. We're sorry, but it literally gave me another sorry message, and then it kicked me out of Ultimate Team. Xbox is still good. I'm showing you the entire recording. I'm still on my internet. I'm still on Twitter. I'm still tweeting. I enter right back into Ultimate Team. So it says connection has been lost from your opponent, which means my opponent disconnected, but I take the DC. I take the loss. And at first glance, I didn't notice I had taken the loss. But now I'm 15-3. And the chances of me getting top 100, it kind of melted me. I go into my next 2 games, I win them easily. But then after I win my next 2 games, when I get to, or my next 3, when I get to 18, I'm like, wait, no, I was like, I'm not 18-2? Wait, what? And then I realized right there, I took the DC loss. And then after that, my weekend crumbled in front of me. And I'm not gonna tell you where we ended, but my goal was to get top 100 for one reason and one reason only, for the La Liga Team of the Seasons. Now, we're coming off of a weekend where we got 37-3, and it felt good and it was amazing. Hallucination deserved to beat me, and every other opponent that gave it to me in those 6 losses, you deserve to beat me except for one. And it's the one I took the DC, because EA didn't even give me a chance. And I'm not going to sit up here and act like no crybaby, because everyone has watching this video has taken a DC somewhere, some way, somehow, whether it's your fault or game error. Now, with that being said, let's just drop some facts. If the game is loading up and you take a disconnect, that is not your fault. If you are in a game and you are winning and you lose because it disconnects while you are winning, that should not be a loss. Now, I understand the system that EA has at hand, because if you go into a game, you know you're playing against a top 100 player, you get a lucky first-minute goal, you could just back out and not take the loss. I understand that. I get that. But there surely must be a difference between someone backing out and when the screen says a connection has been lost from your opponent or you've lost connection. There surely must be some different, and the server must be able to register that. There has to be something in place that shows that you didn't disconnect from the internet, and EA needs to find a way to sort this out. Now, this game you're about to watch of myself and Hallucination, I have never spoke to Hallucination. I have played this man 2 times, I believe, and he has given it to me 2 times. He is a fantastic player. He's amazing. He does good skill moves. You're going to watch me get destroyed. And on this channel, I'm not that guy that only shows you me winning. I show you me losing all the time, constantly losing, because I tell you guys I don't think I'm some fantastic FIFA player. And from this gameplay, I can learn from it. Now, I believe he was playing me in the 4-1-2-1-2, and I was playing him in the 4-2-3-1. Now, when I went into this game, I was 14-0. So this was before anything even took place. So he beat me when I was at my best mindset. And you might think, if you've never taken a DC, that it does nothing to you. But if you go back and watch this entire series, every weekend except for last weekend, because last weekend we took a DC and we ended 37-3 with a DC. So if we didn't take that DC, we would be 38-2. Now, Booyah Nation, let's talk for a second. Let's take top 100 out of the equation for the week. If I took a DC and lost on this one, that made me stay where I was. And then last week I took a DC loss. That's 2 games you stole from me that go against my monthlies. So realistically, I have a top 100 finish, and we finished, obviously, as you guys can tell, we finished somewhere in the elite. With 2 extra wins, we could easily be high up in the monthlies, and we're still in good place to get monthly rewards. But at the same time, you've taken 2 games away from me off of my monthlies. So it's not fair to not just me. I don't want to sit here and complain because I've been blessed and lucky, as I talked about in yesterday's video, to get top 100. I know the feeling. I've been there. I've gotten the rewards. It's been exciting for me. I've been happy. I've been able to do it multiple times. But I have viewers who watch these episodes striving to hit Elite 1 for the first time, get Elite 2 since freaking October. They've been getting Elite 2. They're finally about to get Elite 1, and you give them a disconnect. And that is not okay. And I know the gameplay has glitches. I know the gameplay is not solid. I know the bounces are whatever. I know we say EA'd and EA this and oh, EA screwed me. No, EA can only screw us for real when a disconnect. All the stuff that happens in game, that's just the way gameplay's trash sometimes in every game. We can live with the gameplay being trash. We can live with goalies making mistakes. We can live with dumb bounces. We can live with the ball bouncing off of I clear it with De Gea, it hits Smalling in the back of the head, falls to somebody's Aubameyang, and he scores. I can live with that, but I can't live with being 15-2 and you hand me a disconnect. That's not okay. I'm okay with being 15-2. I can still get top 100. I can easily get to 20-2. You guys know I say it week in, week out. Go 10-1, go 20-2, go 30-3. Bang, you got top 100. You'll get it. You'll definitely get it if you can do that. And that's always been my mindset going into it. But when you take that DC and I was 15-3, I knew I was going to struggle. Because even last week I was 12-2 or something like that. And we mustered up top 100. But it's because I went on a run. Once I went 15-3, I didn't believe in myself no more. And I know a lot of people are like, well, Skills, you know, you can't blame the game and the disconnect for your bad result. I'm not. I'm taking that on the chin. That's me. Guess what? If I didn't lose the other 5 games, I'd be top 100. EA couldn't keep me away from that. But that's not the point. The point of the matter is I shouldn't have to go into it knowing, okay, look, let me not lose any games because if EA disconnects me, I got to leave space for that. That's not what you do when you play a video game. You shouldn't have to leave space in case EA knocks you off the servers. That's not okay. And I know a lot of people are like, well, Skills, your internet maybe. I got 150 upload, 150 download. And I would blame my internet. I would blame my internet. Nice skill move right there. Good pass as well. Good defense, though. I would blame my internet if 5 top 100 players didn't take a DC. If Filthy didn't take 2 DCs. If my brother didn't take a DC. If Nep didn't take a DC. If this YouTuber didn't take a DC. When this many people are taking DCs, when my viewers are linking me DCs, a lot of weekends I don't even believe people. I get so many DC messages, I'm like, that can't be real. That can't be real. I haven't got DC. That can't be real. It can't be real. But then when you start seeing people getting DC'd on stream, Twitter pictures, I got DC'd last weekend and this weekend, it starts to become a coincidence and you start to believe like, wait, something here is very wrong. And something is very wrong. So we need a system. And I don't want to act like I know the answers, but if you're winning a game and you get disconnected, even if you're the one who pulls the plug, at this point, EA, it's better to not give the win, but don't count the game for either opponent. Like, give us a chance to just replay the game. Because yeah, if I'm up by 5 goals and you disconnect the guy and I don't get the win, that's one thing. Matter of fact, you can't do it that way because people will just always pull the plug and I wouldn't get the win. Maybe if the person's winning, you give them the win. I don't know. I don't know what you do about that. But the person that's on the other end of the stick shouldn't be penalized for this guy doing whatever he does. Whether he's abusing a glitch, whether he's pulling the plug from the back of his Xbox, you need to find a way to ban those people or do whatever they're doing and not harm the people that are actually trying. And then on top of that, like I said, I know it becomes difficult because, like I said, when the game starts, if someone scores 2 goals and then they just pull the plug from the back of their Xbox so they can get the win, that you can't have that. I understand you can't have that. Maybe you have to, I don't know what you do. I honestly don't know how you fix this, but it needs to be fixed. I'm not no game developer. I'm not the programmer. I'm just a guy who plays the games. I just know that I'm sick and tired of my viewers sending me pictures of getting disconnected. I'm sick and tired of myself getting disconnected. I'm sick and tired of EA kind of screwing all of us over out of a good finish because of a disconnect. And again, if I would have won my other 5 games, I'd be top 100. So I'm not up here saying I did bad this weekend. I played bad FIFA. I had my best ever start, man. This game right here against Hallucination, I had no shots. 0-0, man. No shots at halftime. Now, one thing I do want to say real quick, and I want to get this off of my chest, is I have a call of Discord with like my brother in there and a couple top 100 players. And when I went 14-0, I turned to them. I was like, this is going to be I'm not getting top 100. It's going to be my worst finish. Because for me, I do better when I take losses early. I don't know if it's a mindset I get myself into where I know the pressure's on, I can't lose no more, and I go ham. I'm not sure what happens, but something clicks. And every time I go on that big run where I don't lose a game, like when I went 40-0, those are the weekends where it's more struggly for me. I'd rather take a loss early. I think last weekend we took 2 losses with our first 10 games, and then we went on a run and got top 100. I just get into a funk and a mojo that just gets me going, and I can't be stopped. But when I get onto a good run, it's almost like I got to 14-0, and I was like, well, if I lose this game here against a top 100 player, it's okay. Like, things happen, no big deal. And what's crazy is I got that Joey guy, which was a top 100 player, I believe, and then a Hallucination back-to-back. So when I was 13-0, got Joey, went 14-0, and then I got Hallucination right after him, and I wasn't even mad. I knew exactly, like, I knew what I was going into. I knew I wanted to do well, and I'm not even striving for 40-0 on this account. I just want top 100. I don't care if it gives me 36 wins to get it or 35, whatever. I really just want top 100, but after that DC Booyah Nation, it was very, very tough for me to battle back. So I don't want this whole episode to be about me crying about the server, so let's go ahead and change that conversation. Let me know in the comments down below. You know, what was your worst ever disconnect? Like, were you, for me, this is my worst ever disconnect because this disconnect happened on one of the biggest prized weekends, man. La Liga Team of the Season's coming out. I mean, not coming out, but you get 6 of them. La Ligas, which is a big league, and I'm going to end up choking top 100. So notice what I said, that I'm going to end up choking top 100. I don't want somebody to make a Reddit form and be like, hey, look how skills, you know, he didn't get top 100 because of one disconnect, and he's blaming EA. There he goes again. Nah, man, this one's on me. This is 100% my fault. I lost 5 games. Did EA take a game from me? You're damn right. Did that game cost us big time? You're damn right. But I lost 5 other games, and that's on me, man, point blank period. So let's talk a little bit about where I went wrong and what I started doing. I don't know if I actually got into a mindset of playing bad FIFA or if this changed. So when I went 14-0, I took a break. Like, no, before I played Joey, I took a break, and I don't even know if it was the next day. Actually, no. The way I played Joey and Hallucination, all this stuff you're seeing here, I played them the same night. This was like Friday night or Thursday night, and I played them back to back, and Hallucination beat me, and after he beat me, I went to bed. The next day I woke up, and that's when the slump started. And I don't think that I did anything wrong. I think it's the whole thing of quickly getting into a funk. You know what I'm saying? Like, get your mojo back. And I didn't do that because after I lost the Hallucination, I went to bed. I woke up. My next game, I won. The first game, I woke up. Then the second one, I take an L, and then the DC happens. And all that unfolds right as I first get on FIFA, my first 3 games. And after that, I was kind of in a place where I was so salty. And I kept playing, and I kept taking L after L when I should have just really walked away. And I'm probably going to end up showing you guys all 40 games, but I really want to show you this game and kind of explain what happened. We get a banging goal back with Sinaldo making it 2-1. And in this gameplay I'm showing you, the reason I'm showing you this is because I got completely outplayed. He dominated me on possession. He dominated me with his creativity. He dominated me with skill moves. He outplayed me. He made me defend like an amateur. And it was my first loss of the weekend. Can I beat Hallucination? Yes, I think I could beat him if I play him a few times. Matter of fact, we made this game pretty close, and the game was close. First time I played him, I believe he beat me 1-0. So the games are always very close. Can I beat him? Possibly. Yes, maybe. I think I could. But he got the better of me this time, man. I couldn't really do anything. He was dominating me all over the place, and well played to him. So for me, it was more of after being 15-1 or being 14-1 going into the next day. I don't know if it's because I knew I had that cushion from doing so well that I could just play however I wanted to play. I don't know. I can't tell you exactly why I started choking, why I started playing bad FIFA, but I did. And then you see me bring Walcott in, or I bring in Insania. I'm gonna keep Walcott out for a little bit longer, but I'm playing him in the 4-1-2-1-2. He didn't allow me to do anything in the 4-2-3-1, and it actually took me way too long to switch out. That's my biggest mistake. As I analyze back, I know I defended poorly, but also he was countering me when I was in the 4-2-3-1, and it took me forever to finally switch out. And this is things you need to do. If you guys are playing against somebody and you're getting out possession, it's time to try a different formation during that game, because you're going to lose either way. If you're already losing 1-0, you're getting out possession, you're not creating chances, you're already going to lose. So what's the point of staying in that formation where you're already going to lose if you can switch formations and try to find something that actually works? And that's what I did here. I went from a 4-2-3-1 to a 4-1-2-1-2. I might have played 4-3-1-2 for a little bit there as well against him. But as you can see, I had a breakaway right here with Insania, who's my fastest player on the run with the ball. And I couldn't, man. My creativity level was so little in this game. I was predictable. I wasn't making the right passes, bad reads. I should have went over the top right there, and I couldn't. And again, it's the whole pressure, man. I was like, man, 15-0, that would be sick on this account. I didn't start thinking 40-0 because I don't think it's possible for us to get 40-0 on this account. Alexis Sanchez doing what Alexis Sanchez does, gets by the defender nicely. Not really much room to make anything happen. I was getting surrounded. I thought I could score right there. I get knocked down. Conte with a chance, but David Luiz with a big boy tackle. I wish I would have shielded right there because I would have won a penalty, but with 15 minutes left, I knew it was time to go balls deep. Agbana saves it. Conte, that's Walcott actually, I believe, in the game now. Sends it up to Insania. Insiania's really creating since he's come on. But I just couldn't get back through that line, yo. David Luiz, Hullet, I think he had Pogba as well. It was so hard for me to try to break this man down. He played it so well. He was good with the skill moves as well. It's something that you don't see a lot no more, people utilizing the skill moves that much. Good pass here to try to get a breakaway going with Insania. And I just had nothing. I felt like my team wasn't running out quick enough. Right there, I was shielding because I was going to pass it back into Walcott, but I just wasn't quick enough to get it off. And that's the biggest thing. I don't know if I was registering quickly. This was I believe I want to say maybe my 12th game of the day. Maybe like I was having a brain fart. I don't know. I just think he completely outplayed me, man. Walcott trying to take off here, and I couldn't. Every pass I was making, I was putting into bad touches to my players. Sergio Ramos was shutting me down. Hullet, David Luiz was obviously shutting me down nicely. Dele Alli said to Insania, Walcott trying to make something happen. Look at me using his speed off the bench. That pace I'll be using. Good pass to Sanchez with an opportunity, and it hit Vieira. Could I have shielded, passed it down? Maybe. A lot of options there, but when you're playing it live, you don't really see them all the time. And this game was tough, man. It was definitely a very tough game, but when I take an L to somebody like this, my head's up because he outplayed me. I can't really complain. The only time you can really complain on FIFA is when you have those games where you had 20 shots, your opponent had 1 and beat you, or when you get disconnected. Besides that, I don't really complain on FIFA. This guy deserved to beat me. If I would have taken him to extra time, I think it would have been strictly because I got a little bit of luck on my side. Towards the back end of the game, I definitely started having great chances, like right here. Sonaldo, big chance. I just let it fly. Again, I probably could have walked it forward. Agbana sends the ball to the middle with a pass that goes right to De Gea. And you could see the way he was playing me with a 2-1 lead, 88 minutes in. He wasn't trying to hold the ball. He was still trying to attack me, still trying to find another goal. And right there, I just walked directly into Pogba when I had an open Patrick all by himself. Great opportunity for him to put the game away. He couldn't do it. And Insania keeping it alive, sends it up to the boy Alexis Sanchez. And I was doing everything. 90th minute, I had to create something right here. Let's see if we can put a good chance together. Alexis Sanchez sends it back, too far back. Dele Alli keeps it alive. Walcott sends it into the middle to Walker. It falls to Conte, who lets it go, and it took a deflection and goes out for a corner. 90th minute corner, creates something nicely. And Insania finds a good pass to the boy Patrick, who missed touches. I could be mad, but I'm not. I find a good pass to Dele Alli, who can do something with it. To Alexis Sanchez, I believe in him. I let it fly. It goes wide, but it's another corner. I don't know why Alexis Sanchez took that with his weak foot, but he did. I premature passed the ball. We lose the game 2-1. I thought I played a good game towards the back end, but we took an L. So everything you just saw right there all unfolded, and my weekend went from my best ever to my worst ever, just like that. EA, please, man, if you see this video, I'm not talking smack to you guys. I'm not out here bashing you guys. We just want a way to get this fixed, because if this is going to be a competitive thing for prizes, then you got to make it fair for everyone playing the game. Whether it's a top 100 player, an elite player, a bronze player, a gold player, a silver player, the game needs to be fair and you have to give us all the equal chance to win. When you're taking wins from us, it's not right. Spend your boy's skills. If you agree with me in any way, smash a big old thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to subscribe. And as you guys can see, that was my first L of the weekend. And then I went on a horrible run after that disconnect. Spend your boy's skills. Drop a like, subscribe. Booyah, we out. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy AA9 Skills. This the Road to FUT Champions RTG edition, more like the reward edition. We got top 100 on our road to glory. We've done that a few times, but this one was important. I told you guys that I was really striving hard for top 100 monthly. We accomplished that, and I told you guys coming into this month that it was going to be the hardest I've ever played FUT Champions since I qualified for the Interactive World Cup. That month I went really hard. We got 40-0 on the main account. This is the hardest I want to go on the road to glory we've ever done, and we start off with a 37-3. Could have been a 38-2 had we not taken a disconnect loss, and we have some awesome top 100 rewards.